Hello guys and fellow diecast enthusiasts, this is XK and I'm bringing you guys a model review of the 2012 Lamborghini Aventador LP700-4, and you can see this brand is the Bburago, and it is 1/18 scale and features Italian design. It's an official licensed product, and there's some labels on the bottom. Warning labels about small parts. So it isn't recommended for people who are under age 3. So let's grab the main features. So this is the yellow shade Aventador. Obviously I couldn't get enough of this Italian flagship. It looks really darn good, and I tried to improve on this model by painting. I don't know if it worked out or not, but it's definitely a thing you might want to do to your model. So first off, they had previous shades in the past. They have the white, the gray, metallic gray, the metallic orange, and some, like those versions, don't feature any disc brakes at all. It has a round disc only. And this second version they had improved a lot, such as better treads, better fitting wheels over inside the wheel arch. The doors don't open that too widely as before, and pretty much those points that from a particular website I'll mention below. And the fellow focused on Lamborghini car models, and he pretty much collect from the budget level to even the overpriced level, the MR model brand. So this car costs $65 from where I got it, and that's without tax. And I must say this is a relatively reasonable model to get while featuring all the opening gimmicks, and it does have a very good detail to it, but you can't compare this to let's say Autowad, and they are doing Aventador in summer as a summer release of this year, and I might be able to partake on that car with my brother, so I can probably show that later on this year. Who knows? And about the price, you definitely won't get as much attention to detail as AA or any other any more brands that surpass the $100 mark. And Bburago has a lot of big hinges, while Autowad will surely use smaller hinges, and that will give them more room to hide them and make them look more as realistic as possible. And the other problematic thing, no, it isn't an issue because it is a rather budget diecast car. You can see through from the inside to outside. Like those spots aren't covered as well, and you can see some of the interior isn't fully painted. Like let's say from the front, you can see that it's still orange, yellow inside, but you could easily ignore that fact and enjoy this model to its fullest. So I'll point a closer look I really tried to line those gaps in between to make it look nice, but it didn't work out for the front bumper. You can see that this, and they spin alongside with the wheel, and the wheel is a little different. It has a parking brake on the left side. You can see some fantastic detail. Even though this car didn't cost a lot. Hang on, give me a second. So you can see the headlights. It is composed of two parts, one black and one chrome. You can see a decent emblem insignia on of the Lamborghini. Fairly good front and see-through. White, just a paint side marker. The interior is rather surprising because you can make out almost every instrument on the panel there, central console there. Sticker for, I think it's some metallic sticker for of the Aventador. And here you can see all of the painting efforts that didn't, I don't know if we'd rather detract or add on to the effect of it. And you can see the engine again, engine bay. It is quite well done. Some silver trimming here and there. And you couldn't see through underneath, which is quite well done. Actually, let me show you the tail lights. They are again well done. They have a orange, which resembles that from the real car. Although the muffler, the exhaust, it's just a grille. And I think it has pipes in the wheel one, and this actually is a air brake spoiler that deploys at deceleration, but this version you can't open it. You will be able to with the Autobots release. Also the side fence. They are supposed to deploy at the during higher speeds. You see that there's a lot of side fence to for the engine to intake, and this awesome V12. You're looking at 690 horsepower. That's even better than the previous Aventador, which is once again 6.0 V12, and obviously this car weighs less and makes more power, so that gives them the Aventador owners a reason to obtain this car in person. Of course, this car is 4-wheel drive, and it is the power is delivered with a 7-speed pedal shift single clutch transmission, which allows a 0 to 60 time of 2.9 seconds with a max speed of 217 miles per hour. you could see that there's potential for this car to be even faster in the form of a super Velocier model SV. I don't know if I pronounced it right. Do correct me. Once again, silver trimming for the pedals and little instruments. The only sad thing about this model would probably be the scale, because it measures to 247 mm, and if you divide that and work out the ratio, it's more like a 1:18 scale. For the usual crowd, it doesn't pose an issue, but if you're really extreme, you still want to get a precise model of a 1/18. This yellow shade is really superb. I did buff a little with turtle wax, and it's actually looks better than without it. Let's give it a turn around. I'm honestly surprised by the effort that Bburago has done to this Aventador, and it really brings nostalgia, to be honest, because I have a rather old Bburago 456, and if you compare this to this, that Aventador has totally improved over the years. 456, it lacks a lot of those color and part separation. And here you can feel that this is from a couple years back, probably 16 years. But this totally made a lot of improvements. Although, even though it costs a bit more, it's quite well worth it. Between this time and when Autoart finally released theirs. Okay, I'll just give you guys a minute to enjoy the spin around.